Let's be honest, your chronological age is just admin. It tells us how many birthdays you've had. But your biological age is the real plot twist. It reflects how worn down, resilient, or stressed your body actually is. Two people can both be 25 on paper and still have very different ages under the hood. So what are scientists looking at when they try to measure how fast you're really aging? Three of the most talked about signals are telomeres, epigenetic clocks, and inflammaging. First, telomeres. Think of them as protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes, basically the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time a cell divides, telomeres tend to get a little shorter. Once they become too short, cells can stop dividing or enter senescence, a kind of damaged, I'm done state. That is why telomeres became one of the classic biomarkers of aging. But they are not a perfect countdown timer for your whole body. Second, epigenetic clocks. Your DNA sequence mostly stays the same, but chemical marks called DNA methylation can change over time. Scientists noticed that some of these changes happen in patterns that are surprisingly predictive of age. That led to epigenetic clocks, tools that estimate biological age by reading those molecular patterns. They are powerful, but they are still tools, not crystal balls. They capture part of aging, not the whole story. Third, inflammaging. Yes, that is a real term. As we age, the immune system can drift into a state of chronic, low-grade inflammation. Not the dramatic inflammation of an infection, but a slow internal smolder that is linked to many age-related diseases. One contributor may be senescent cells, sometimes nicknamed zombie cells, cells that stop dividing but do not fully leave. Instead, they release inflammatory signals that can affect nearby tissue. Now for the reality check. These markers matter, but none of them alone gives you the full truth about how old you really are. Researchers are still figuring out what these biomarkers truly measure, how they interact, and whether they are drivers of aging, byproducts of aging, or both. There is still no single perfect test for biological age. What does seem clear is that aging is shaped by a mix of genetics, stress, environment, daily habits, and overall health. So yes, sleep, movement, nutrition, and stress management are still the unglamorous main characters. So no, your birth certificate is not exactly lying. It is just leaving out the interesting part. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more weird science, strange facts, and questions nobody asked but everyone wants answered. See you in the next one.